I just wanted to check if you need any other camera for vlogging when you have a phone with a decent camera. So I've created this contraption, and in this case it is iPhone mini 13 versus Insta Go3 versus Insta One R 4K. It is for vlogging while walking, nothing excessive. I want the footage straight from the camera, so I do not want to run it through any software to reframe it or stabilize it. So I use the standard stabilization and rich color profiles plus in-camera sound, noise slash wind reduction. And here are the results. iPhone colors are okay, except for the colors of my skin in the full sun. It looks like I'm tan, but I'm not. Kinda weird. The skin colors in the shadows are okay, and some green colors look oversaturated. And I haven't found a white balance setting in the camera to change, but I'm quite new to the iPhone, so maybe it's a user error. The sound quality is really good, although there is not much of the sound separation or noise reduction, but I can hear myself loud and clear. This is kind of hard scenario for all of them. Backlit, but... And the wind was blowing a bit that day, but it was not very strong and loud, so maybe it's not that good in the strong wind. And I think the iPhone 13 mini does not have a stabilization for the front-facing camera. At least I cannot find this setting in the menu, so I assume it's not there. Anyway, the image is not that jerky when I'm just walking. It's not the best, but you can live with it. If you run or switch hands, it's a bit different story. But still, if you got the phone already, I think you don't need to spend any additional money. And if you got a phone with built-in stabilization, then it's even better. Insta One R, video quality is okay, but One R crops around 30% when you use basic stabilization, the internal one. So the field of view is not that impressive. Colors are kinda okay, maybe a bit oversaturated at times. And I think that iPhone overall video quality is better. Some parts of the image are overexposed here when I'm in the full sun. Skill colors look a bit more natural, but still not the same as real colors. The sound noise reduction is not that good. Sound is really muffled and unnatural, but still acceptable.
Qualities and how the video quality is, if this is okay for like vlogging from the hand.
And you can connect the external mic to One R via USB dongle, so you can make the sound much better, although you cannot adjust sound levels in the camera. And stabilization is really good. Insta Go3, definitely 2.7K is mushy against both 4K cameras, although the difference is not very drastic. Colors are fine, but still skin colors in the sun are a bit more too saturated. Sound is much better than Insta One R. It sounds natural, the noise is a bit muffled, but still audible, but voice separation is much better. This is kind of hard scenario for all of them. Backlit, but... And stabilization is really good. The field of view here is the widest, which is really good news for vlogging. And Go3 is the lightest, even with the pod, so you can use a small selfie stick to widen the field of view even more. If you already have a phone with a good camera, I say you do not need any other camera for vlogging, especially if these are walking, standing or sitting vlogs. Sure, if you run, bike or kayak, then the action camera might be better because it's more durable and has more options to mount it in some really weird places. If I have to choose between One R and Go3, I will probably choose the latter because it got better sound and colors, even though 2.7K is a bit more muddy. Both won't perform in low light, so it doesn't matter that much. Plus of Insta One R or One RS is that you can use 360 on 1-inch mods, and the price of Twin Combo 4K plus 360 mod is similar to the price of Go3. And I guess better options than both instances are DJI Action4 and GoPro 11, but just a tad. And if you want these special shots of nook and crannies, then if you get Go3, I say you don't need any other camera. But if you have enough cash, then you can have phone with good camera, Go3 and DJI 4/GoPro to meet all the needs possible. Let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree. This is kind of hard scenario for all of them. Backlit, but I wonder how the stabilization is,
How the sound quality is and how the video quality is, if this is okay for like vlogging from the hand. should be, all of them should be like that. So, but I wonder which one is the best on the screen. Like this Insta Go3 looks the best because the stabilization is okay, colors are nice, and the field of view is the biggest. But since this is 2.7K, it does not look that good on the computer screen, so we'll see. The most annoying thing about the Insta One R is that it starts for like 2 to 3 seconds just from pressing the record button to start recording, and the camera itself starts like 3 seconds. So if you got the camera turned off, it's like 5 seconds to start recording, so kinda annoying. Anyway, I will check on the computer later. So basically the idea is not to have any post process except maybe for cuts and maybe for slight color grade, but those two should be okay regarding the color grade, and iPhone probably too. So this is front facing camera from the iPhone, so the one which is in theory got the worst quality of them all. Anyway, cheers mate.